Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video here on FPL Now. Today we're going to be going over some knee-jerk reactions ahead of Game Week 17 because of course the deadline for the next game week is this Tuesday. So if you are excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 35 likes. Leave a comment, what transfers are you thinking of making? Subscribe if you're brand new. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, before we go over this week's knee-jerk reactions so far, I'm just going to quickly go over my team because all of my players have played now. 71 points. Of course, Vardy didn't play, but Sissoko is coming off the bench for him. Only got me 2 points. It is what it is. But yeah, decent little week to be fair. 71 all out. De Gea with the 10 points, so very, very happy that I decided to take the -4 for Sanchez to De Gea. I mean, I got 71, but I technically got 67 because I did take a 4 hit. But yeah, De Gea came in for him and got a 10 bomb, which was very, very nice. And now I have him for all of those upcoming fixtures. So hopefully a few more clean sheets under his belt. I mean, if you watch the Norwich United game, like, Norwich should have scored, but De Gea played really, really well. And of course, got the 3 bonus as well. Backline did okay as well. I mean, Trent coming through with 9 points. Rudiger getting me 9 points as well, which is a really nice diffie as well, because when you think of Chelsea assets, most people have James and probably Alonso at this point. Not many people have Rudiger. So the fact that he got 2 assists from 2 penalties, which is just crazy. I can't believe that even happened. I will definitely take it. James coming through with another 0. I mean, it honestly is crazy. I brought him in game week 13 or something, and he got 0-0-1 or 1-0-0 or something like that. He basically got 1 point in the last 3 game weeks, which was just my luck. I can't believe how bad he's been. Well, not necessarily bad, but I can't believe that the points have just gone from like that to like straight. That is crazy. And I know a lot of people obviously having the same problem. A lot of people brought him in, so now people are maybe starting to think of taking him out. I mean, I'm still not going to take him out. I think he will definitely come good again. They've got Everton, Wolves, Villa, Brighton, which is some really nice fixtures, so hopefully going to keep a clean sheet in a few of those. But unfortunately, Cancelo did pick up another yellow card, meaning that he is not allowed to play against Leeds in the next game week, which is really, really unfortunate. I mean, when I brought him in, I always knew that that was kind of in the back of my head, like that potentially could happen. And it could happen with Reece James as well. He's now 1 yellow card away from a suspension, which is really, really unfortunate. But yeah, now that that is the case, Cancelo will not be able to play against Leeds, which is really, really unfortunate. But of course, my team selection video will be coming out tomorrow as well as a wildcard draft. And then my final thoughts will come out on Tuesday before the actual deadline. So I'll talk about all of that, my transfers and everything that I'm going to make in those sort of videos. Next up, my midfield did very, very well. In Mbumo, that 96th minute penalty, oh, mate, because obviously I don't have Dennis, and everyone bloody brought him in, and he got a 9 bomb, and I was like, oh god, this is gonna be a bad game week. And then Mbumo, really unfortunate not to get another goal as well. It was a really good save from the Watford keeper, but then yeah, got the 96th minute penalty, which is very nice to know that he's on pens whilst Tony is out. Which, yeah, I mean, that 9-point bomb. He's actually coming good now. He got an assist last week, got 9 points this week. He does play United next, though. I mean, I was thinking about taking him out, but now with other situations happening, of course, then I'm going to have to keep him. But I'm probably going to keep him for the next few, to be fair, because I think after United, I think he has like Southampton and then Brighton. So I'm okay with having him in both of those fixtures. Bernardo, 6 points. Brought him in obviously this week. Got a very nice well, not a very nice assist. It wasn't a penalty at the end of the day at all, but I'll take the assist. Salah, captain, again, 16 points. So many penalties this weekend. Absolutely crazy. And then Jota came on for a cameo. I mean, it's just nice to know that he's not injured now, and he should start against Newcastle. So that means I've got Trent, Salah, and Jota should all be starting against Newcastle. They just got battered 4-0 by Leicester today. Honestly, I think that could be like a cricket score. Like, honestly, that is going to be a ridiculous game. I could see them winning like 6-7-0. Like, Newcastle are just not very good at the moment. It is at Anfield as well, so a lot of people I could see triple captaining Salah this week, and I wouldn't be opposed to it. Like, honestly, it's going to be ridiculous. And then good old Antonio, still getting me bloody 2 points. I really want to get rid of him, but at the same time, he's got such nice fixtures after this Arsenal game. I just can't. And then Vardy, of course, getting 0, but Sissoko will be coming off the bench. So yeah, 71 points. I don't know if it's going to be a green arrow because of the likes of like Maddison getting a 16 bomb today. Of course, as of the time I'm recording this, you still have West Ham, not West Ham. You have Crystal Palace and Everton playing. So yeah, I don't know. At the moment, I've had a pretty nice green arrow. I went from like 600 to 500,000 or something like that. But yeah, it should still be a green arrow, but obviously not as good as it should have been. But I think all in all, I've had an okay game week, 71 points. Not too shabby. Let's go over the actual knee-jerk reactions of the week, though. And number one is, of course, Dennis. I do want to bring in Dennis so bad, but I have a couple of other options I'm bringing in first, but I will be bringing him in over the next couple of weeks. And I mean, why wouldn't you? Of course, there is still that like talk of whether he will go to AFCON. He potentially could, but I mean, over the next few fixtures, he's got Burnley, Crystal Palace, Wolves, West Ham, but then he's got Newcastle and Norwich. Which is when he could be going off to AFCON, but as of right now, he's a really good option to bring in 100%. Obviously, a lot of people are bringing in King as well. I mean, he is on penalties, so would that maybe sway? Like, they're the same price now, they're 5.8. I mean, Dennis will probably outprice him now and go to 5.9, but of course, with King being on penalties, I don't know, maybe that will sway you a little bit more. I think King owners this week have just been really unlucky. He did hit the post, to be fair, against Brentford, so really unfortunate. Bernardo, another player that has been brought in over 100,000 times. Again, really nice fixture run. Whether he starts against Leeds, I really hope he does, because obviously you want those City players against Leeds. Like, I've got 2 City players in my team, and if neither of them play against Leeds, it will definitely feel like a big fat L. So I'm hoping he does start playing. I feel like Gundogan's going to start, though. Gundogan owner is very unfortunate. He came off on like the 59th minute or something like that, so he just got the 1 point. But yeah, then we've got Mount as well. Another goal for Mount this week. We've got Watkins as well, which I'm definitely eyeing up. Watkins is definitely someone on my radar. Only got 1 point against Liverpool because he did get a yellow card. But now he has Norwich, Burnley, Chelsea, Leeds, Brentford, United. Then he has Everton, Leeds, Newcastle, Watford, Brighton, Southampton. Like, his fixture run is honestly really good. He's definitely a hold. And he played well against Liverpool as well. He honestly crossed in some really nice balls into the box. Obviously, there's just no one on the end of him. But yeah, I think Watkins could definitely be a decent little shout right now. But yeah, he has some really nice fixtures coming up. And then Rudiger, another player that's been brought in by, over 50,000 people, which is really nice for me. I really hope he gets a price rise. I think in the future, I probably will downgrade Rudiger to Diaz, just simply because City's fixtures is just better. Like, obviously, I'm going to want him back to target this sea of green fixtures, but as of right now, I think City's fixtures are just a little bit better, because if you do look at City's fixtures over the next, how many weeks are just green. But yeah, talking about City, Cancelo, the most transferred out player this week, 148,000. I can't believe it. He's not injured. He's not out for like 6 weeks. He's just not playing one game. And then you're not going to have him from Newcastle away. Like, it honestly boggles my mind. Like, I just can't believe it. I can't believe so many people are transferring him out, but it is what it is. I mean, I think as soon as someone sees like a red flag, then their first thought is just to get rid of him. But yeah, he's going to miss the Leeds game at home, which again, really unfortunate. But then he has Newcastle away, which again is such a good fixture. Arguably one of the best fixtures that you could have this season now, because Newcastle are just not very good at the moment. Jimenez, I mean, I completely understand why people are getting rid of him. I mean, he misses the Brighton game because of the really silly red card, but then you've got him back for Chelsea, and then you'll obviously have him for Watford, but then you have him for Arsenal and United. So yeah, it's not a great fixture run for Jimenez, but of course he's not playing next fixture at all either. Tony, another player that a lot of people are taking out, which again, a little bit of an interesting one. I mean, Brentford's fixtures are kind of back and forth over the next few. Like I say, I'm keeping Mbumo to Brighton until Brighton, and then before the City game, I'm going to get rid of him. But then obviously, you know, Tony is on penalties. You know, he's an interesting player this season. But yeah, I think that Tony is. I'm surprised to see so many people get rid of him, especially because the Brentford manager did say that he should be back for United. So Smith Rowe didn't feature, I don't believe, but he was on the bench, so he should be back for West Ham. Again, another player that I'm confused people are selling. Like, he should be back, and then you're gonna not have him for Leeds and then Norwich, which are two really good fixtures for Arsenal. And then Vardy, one of the most transferred out players this week as well. He's going out of my team this week for sure. It just depends on whether I bring in Watkins or Dennis. But yeah, another no-show today. Only got 1 point last week. So the Tottenham game is probably going to be postponed as well. So all of these factors, like, and as well as that, he then has Everton, then Man City, Liverpool. Like, yeah, he has Norwich and Burnley, but I don't think it's worth bringing him in at all right now. So I completely understand why a lot of people are taking him out. Now, he's also not on here, but he did just have obviously a masterclass against Newcastle, and that is James Maddison. But again, even though he played really well, I still probably wouldn't bring him in, because he has Tottenham at home, which again might be called off, and then he has Everton, and then after that he has City and Liverpool. So I don't think he's going to be the best shout to bring in as of right now. I know people will see the points that he got and will just bring him in anyway, but I just think that obviously wait for the Tottenham game. If that is postponed, then obviously definitely don't bring him in. But yeah, like I say, I'm definitely getting rid of Vardy this week. I mean, he's 10.7 mil, and he's just honestly a bench warmer as of right now. So it's because he started in the Europa League, and I know that if he played today, he would have definitely bagged the goal easily because Newcastle were just terrible, and it would have been a different situation completely. But it is what it is. But yeah, they are the main knee-jerk reactions ahead of Game Week 17. Remember, the deadline is Tuesday, so tomorrow I'll have my wildcard draft, my team selection, and then on Tuesday I'll have my actual last final thoughts and stuff, and all my transfers and everything that I'm thinking of making, and my game plan and stuff. But yeah, thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to drop a like, leave a comment again who you're transferring in and out this week. Subscribe if you're brand new. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers. I think we're on like 970 at the time I'm recording this. That's 30 away. So if you've not subscribed yet, please do subscribe. We're so close. But yeah, that's everything from me. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.